Hi, and welcome to House Blend on SCV TV, where artists of all musical persuasions come to play their original songs. I'm Stephen K. Peoples, your House Blend host. Thanks for dropping in. Now, for the next half hour, it's the Best of House Blend Volume 9, number 9, as we flash back to favorite performances from our last several shows, which you can see complete with interviews anytime at scvhouseblend.com. In our 9th Best Of, we'll feature live in the studio performances by teen pop singer, musician, and actress Ariana Sloan with guitarist John McClellan, jazz group Off the Record led by Dan Cobb performing music by Dirk Fisher, pop soul singer Sarah Nimitz with guitarist Snuffy Walden, and a previously unrecorded tune by bluesman T.J. Sullivan and his killer harp player Gregor Walnum. For openers, though, let's brighten up the scene with a song by country Americana folk singer and writer Kai Clark and his band. Here's Sunshine.
And they're singing and playing the favorite song all night long. This morning's train is leaving with the dawn. Might be young. Sometimes we look outside, waiting for sunlight, for sunlight, for sunlight, for sunlight, and then move and breathe for the dawn. Love so strong, and in times like these, we just hold on, just hold on. This morning's train is leaving with the dawn. Might be on. Sometimes we look outside, waiting for sunlight, for sunlight, for sunlight, for sunlight, yeah, for sunlight, for sunlight, for sunlight, for sunlight, yeah, yeah,
On the Best of House Blend Volume 9, Sunshine by the Kai Clark Band. Jim Moreland on drums, Ben Maddox on bass, Nick Bearden on lead guitar and vocals, Don Sedgian Jr. on mandolin, and Kai Clark on lead vocals and acoustic guitar. That's a tune from their first album titled Kai Clark, and out in 2011. I'm Stephen K. Peoples, your House Blend host, And our next artist worked with noted producers Brian Todd and Jerry Stober on Day One, her debut EP in 2011. Here's Ariana Sloan, accompanied by guitarist John McClellan, and an exclusive unplugged version of Everything's Gonna Change.
Good morning, afternoon, a friendly face, gone too soon. Same me, a different you, every day. This place is changing too. I'm inside out and an outside tune, trying so hard to stay the same. Ooh, stay the same. Don't know where I'm going. Out running yesterday. Tomorrow morning showing. Everything's gonna change. Don't know where I'm going. My heart leads away. Tomorrow morning showing. Everything's gonna change. Good morning, midnight sky, a different shade, a kiss goodbye. So far, just getting by every day. This place is so alive. I'm on the outside, learning right now that I can't stay the same. Ooh, stay the same. Don't know where I'm going. Out running yesterday. Tomorrow morning showing. Everything's gonna change. Don't know where I'm going. My heart leads away. Tomorrow morning showing. Everything's gonna change. Don't know where I'm going. No, no. Oh, everything's gonna change. Don't know where I'm going. Out running yesterday. Tomorrow morning showing. Everything's gonna change. Don't know where I'm going. Out running yesterday. Tomorrow morning showing. Everything's gonna change. Don't know where I'm going. My heart leads the way. Tomorrow morning showing. Everything's gonna change. Gonna change. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Everything's gonna change.
That's Ariana Sloan, accompanied by John McClellan, and Everything's Gonna Change. It's an exclusive unplugged house blend version of a song from Ariana's first EP, Day One. Now, Dirk Fisher, who headed up the College of the Canyon's jazz department for almost 30 years before retiring in 2005, composed and arranged a huge catalog of tunes bands around the country are still playing today. Here's Santa Clarita's Off the Record, led by Dan Cobb, and their performance of Dirk Fisher's Donde. On the Best of House Blend Volume 9, Off the Record, led by Dan Cobb, performing Donde, a classic from the book of legendary jazz arranger and composer Dirk Fisher. I'm Stephen K. Peoples, your House Blend host. And by the way, if you write and perform original songs either solo or in a band and you'd like to appear on House Blend, stay tuned. I'll tell you how you can do that later in the show. And we'll be back with more of the Best of House Blend Volume 9 right after this short break.